Hello everyone, this is In-Game Art. We're doing an unboxing, another offline gaming experience. This is Dying Light, the Anniversary Edition for the PlayStation 4. To jump right into it, the on-disc version to the Anniversary Edition is 1.00. Sadly though, there was a pretty good large update available. This update size was 9.3 gigabytes big, and will take you to version 1.27 since the making of this video. Now, please keep in mind, even though the on-disc version is 1.00 to this Anniversary Edition, it's not technically 1.00, as the Anniversary Edition is just a repackaged, rebrought out of the original Enhanced Edition, or the following edition that we got previously. So, technically, it's not 1.00, as there is some newer content on the disc. It's just sometimes developers and publishers, when they re-release a game, they'll revert the version number back to 1.00. Now, as I said, this is a repackage of the Enhanced, or the following edition that we got prior. So everything on disc is the Dying Light base campaign, Dying Light the Following, Be the Zombie, Cruise and Cargo, the Bozaccord, and the Ultimate Survival Bundle are all on disc. The two items that are not on the disc and is only available through that redeem code is Dying Light Hell Raid and the 5th Anniversary Bundle. So this is, again, as I said, a repackage of the Enhanced Edition, or the following edition that we got prior. So, it's very disappointing, though I did know this going into this when I bought it, as I've never seen a game called the Anniversary Edition with any DLC and updates ever on disc. If you can think of a game, let me know. Secondly, big warning was this Anniversary Edition was never released outside of the US. It was printed for the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 in the United States. It never got an Asian or UK or PAL region release, so that was another quick sign that this was a questionable release. So, again, it's very disappointing that they released a previous version of the game. And what's more disappointing when you look at the update history to that 9.3 gigabyte update, and you can see the amount of changes in content that was altered and changed throughout that update, it's very disappointing that it's not on the disc. The only thing we can really hope for is that the Dying Light, the first one, will get a, definitive edition for the PlayStation 5. This isn't confirmed or anything like that since the making of this video, so hopefully we'll get that. I do believe this Anniversary Edition was just a quick crash grab because of the signs of the rough development of the sequel and certain things that have been going on with that one, so it's very disappointing to see that the first one didn't get a true, full, complete package, and hearing the struggle was with Dying Light 2. I do believe we might get a definitive edition for PS5, so it might be worth your time just to hold out for that one. But going into the game, as I said, Dying Light comes with the base campaign as well as the expanded DLC expansion, the following. Now, to sum up my experience with it, Dying Light is a very good open world survival horror experience, as it really does feel eerie, lonesome. It really feels terrifying every around the corner. I love the environment and the parkour into the game. It adds a lot of keeps the player engaged in the environment, especially when you're being chased by zombies. Though I was disappointed on the progression system in the game, as it does feel too powerful, as it eventually makes the base zombies and a lot of the zombies very not scary because you become so powerful. I even played the game on the highest possible difficulty, and I wasn't fond of the grappling hook and everything, as it took away from the parkour, and the story is not anything to write home about. It's generic, it's not very interesting. So, good environment, but poor story, and some poor mechanical progression system. Now, the expansion DLC, the following, it has a really good story. I like some of the progression systems in it, but the story is very good, but the environment and exploration is not very good, as they followed more of a drive a buggy around this open world environment, which is pretty, but it kind of ruins the whole aspects of the game was to do parkour. So I was a little disappointed with that design. So Dying Light is a very fun game if you're really into these open world survival zombie games. It really does a good job in it, and I hope to really truly sit down and play this game on PlayStation 5, as I was getting back into the game, and I would like to play the game without doing any upgrades. Try to play the game base level and everything. Like I said, it's a re-release of the same Enhanced Edition, so if you already have the base vanilla version or you already have the Enhanced version, there's no reason to buy the Anniversary Edition, unless you had the base vanilla version day one buy, so then you might want to be worthy to get the Anniversary Edition. in my personal opinion, no, don't get it. As I mean, there could be a definitive edition of the PS5. I don't know. I have a good sign of it, given it 60 frames per second. Maybe clean up the graphics a little bit, put everything on disc. Seems like a good opportunity that they might do. But overall, I had fun with it. It's a neat game. I hope again, like I said, I'll play it on PlayStation 5 and try it out and do more of a difficulty challenge for myself, with no upgrades and stuff. But as always, it's very disappointing because, like I said, it could have been so much more and bigger. But overall, it's still a good game. Even if you never played it, it still might be worth your time if you can get it on the cheap. I only got it for $20, so it's not too bad. But on that redeem code, I have not redeemed it, so it's first come, first serve for that redeem code if you want it. As I said, it only comes with Dying Light Hellraid and the 5th anniversary bundle. But please keep in mind, but redeem codes are region locks, so if you do not have a PSN account made in the correct region of the game or that code, it will not work. So this game was bought in the United States, so you have to have a PSN account made in the United States. There are workarounds for that, but there's YouTube channels that teach you how to do that, but that's up to you if you want to do it. So, like always, I try to leave links down in the description and in the video if you're interested to copy. I don't really recommend it. As I said, it's a repackage, but it's up to you whether you want to get it or not to add it to your shelf. So, like always, I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next unboxing video. Bye-bye!